What if the secret to your sustained vitality, a sharp and resilient mind, and truly active golden years isn't found in some rare superfood or complicated new diet trend? What if it lies hidden within something as common and overlooked as the humble egg? Imagine discovering that the very food you embrace as a source of strength might, in certain ways, be subtly eroding your health, contributing to unseen fatigue, diminishing mental clarity, or even impacting your heart's well-being. Most people approach eggs with a sense of understanding, yet countless individuals unknowingly make critical errors in their consumption that over time can quietly undermine the very health they strive to build. This isn't merely about feeling a little better, it's about profoundly safeguarding your future, ensuring your ability to move, think, and truly live with purpose into your later years. If you hold dear your independence, your precious energy, and the promise of a vibrant, fulfilling life for decades to come, then absorbing these insights is not just helpful, it could be the single most transformative wisdom you gain this year. Do not miss this opportunity to unlock knowledge that has the power to shift everything for your well-being. Sharing profound wisdom, the essence of nourishment. I am Shi Heng Yi, and through decades of diligent practice and observing the intricacies of existence, I've had the unique opportunity to understand the delicate balance within the human body, not merely as a biological mechanism, but as a vessel for our life's journey. Now, in these advanced years, I continue to dedicate myself to the pursuit of internal harmony and external effectiveness, witnessing how deeply intertwined our choices are with our daily vitality. Many who encounter me often express curiosity about my continued energy and clear mind, asking about the disciplines I follow. And while the path is multifaceted, one profound aspect I share often, one that profoundly influences well-being, concerns something as unassuming as the egg. Yet the essence lies not simply in its consumption, but in how it is integrated into our life's flow. This wisdom is not just drawn from scrolls, it is forged from keen observation and countless interactions, witnessing how daily choices manifest as health or subtle disharmony in life's unfolding. Perhaps eggs are a common element in your sustenance, a respected source of vitality and essential nourishment. You might, even with the sincerest intention, be inviting imbalance if your way of consumption is not attuned to your body's changing rhythm. My insights into eggs are not mere opinions. They are patterns discerned through years of dedicated observation, illustrating how this fundamental food can either be a source of profound strength or a gradual impediment to your journey towards sustained vitality, depending on how we treat it. This understanding is key for nurturing the holistic self. Each year, countless individuals, many well into their mature years, approach the teachings, seeking answers to persistent disharmonies, despite efforts to nourish themselves. Many, paradoxically, regularly partake of eggs. One striking account I recall involves an elderly gentleman, accustomed for decades to consuming a lightly cooked egg each morning. His dedication, ironically, culminated in a significant health setback that required great care. This arose not from malice, but from a gradual misstep, a minor lapse compounded by the natural weakening of defenses over time. This illustrates a profound truth: our physical forms are in constant evolution. What served us robustly in earlier chapters of life may require thoughtful reconsideration as we gracefully enter our elder years. Eggs, though seemingly simple, are intricate bundles of life. Their complex blend of essence, protein, fat, minerals interacts with our evolving internal landscape in subtly different, yet significantly impactful ways. From years of contemplating these interactions, it has become clear that while the egg is undeniably a source of pure nourishment, its ultimate impact can swing from profound medicine to a quiet hindrance, based entirely on the mindful precision of how we integrate it. This distinction becomes even more vital as the seasons of our life change. Have you perhaps included eggs daily in your nourishment, seeking health, yet sensed a gradual decline in your innate well-being? If this resonates with your inner truth, then the experiences and guidance I share today will illuminate a clearer path. Consider the gentle journey of a venerable woman from the heartland, who for decades carefully managed her internal balance, yet found her energy flagging and her spirit weighed by medication. Her consistent morning ritual included eggs prepared in a particular way, believing it offered support. Yet her internal indicators remained stubborn, resistant to change. When she approached, bearing the weight of many prescriptions, seeking release from reliance, I offered a way to cultivate wisdom in her nourishment. She described her dedication to a specific preparation of eggs for vitality, and also how she partook of its lighter aspect at midday, diligently alongside her supportive herbs. It was then that I revealed the path of enlightened egg consumption, a method rooted in balance and subtle adjustment. Over a season's turning, she meticulously practiced this approach. The quiet discipline yielded profound results. Her internal indicators gracefully found harmony, allowing her to release some external aids that no longer served. Later, she shared how her internal fatigue had subsided and her inner strength had remarkably returned. Witnessing such profound transformation simply by a thoughtful shift in how one interacts with eggs is indeed awe-inspiring, is it not? We all acknowledge the inherent difficulty in changing deep-seated routines. Yet, long experience confirms that even the most subtle, well-chosen shifts can create magnificent ripples of positive change. The understanding I offer today may prove even more effective than grand external interventions. This is potent wisdom, a living knowledge that holds the potential to profoundly shape your lifelong journey of health. To truly grasp the boundless value within this teaching, I invite you to patiently observe until its very completion, allowing the wisdom to permeate and transform your understanding. As you journey through this observation, perhaps consider extending this profound message to others who seek their own path to vitality. For your simple action in acknowledging this wisdom may ignite a healthy journey for countless souls. And while the path to harmony is profound, it must be walked with clear understanding. If this deep insight is not properly integrated or practiced without full mindfulness, it could subtly hinder the very well-being it aims to nurture. Therefore, receive this transmission in its entirety before taking its truths into your own practice. If eggs have served as a foundation in your quest for vitality until now, the moment has arrived to engage with them in a truly enlightened way. Listen closely now, for what follows is not merely advice, but fundamental wisdom, critical, actionable understanding that can define the vibrancy of your journey through life's unfolding. These patterns of engaging with eggs, though seemingly innocuous, harbor hidden subtle imbalances, particularly as the seasons of our physical forms evolve. It is absolutely crucial to deeply understand every facet of this knowledge before embracing its truth in your daily practice, for any hurried or incomplete understanding could, without intention, subtly diminish your path to well-being. If eggs have always been seen as a nourishing companion on your path, now is the time to align your interaction with them for their highest good. The solitude of the white on an empty vessel. The common belief that one should partake solely of the egg white, casting aside the golden yolk to avoid certain aspects of nature, is in truth a significant misstep, especially as one's vitality mellows with age. The clear essence of the egg contains a compound that subtly inhibits the complete absorption of biotin, a vital nutrient. Biotin, a profound ally in our later years, plays an essential and often understated role in the healthy flow of our nervous system, in the radiant luminosity of our skin, and most critically, in sustaining the sharpness of our mind. A gentle lack of this essential energy can first appear as simple, lingering fatigue, but, left unaddressed, it can subtly deepen into more profound expressions, numbness, or subtle sensations in the hands and feet, a softening of muscular strength, a gradual dimming of memory's light, and even, at times, a quiet sense of internal sorrow. We have observed this truth in an elder who experienced profound physical challenges and struggled with their very gait due to this solitary practice. This subtle dissonance is magnified when the white is consumed within an empty internal vessel. For when the stomach is empty, its vital energies are potent, intensifying this inhibitory dance. What is perhaps even more profound is the sheer bounty one forfeits by casting away the yolk. Beyond the conventional focus on certain aspects, the egg yolk is a treasure trove. It offers deep support for brain vitality, holds the essence of beneficial fats that soothe internal stirrings, and contains golden protective compounds that guard the sacred windows to our perception. All these magnificent gifts are neglected when the yolk is unwisely separated. Thus, the mindful practice becomes simple. Always invite both the yolk and the white to join your journey. Furthermore, receive them as part of or after a balanced meal, never into an empty internal landscape. The abundant biotin residing within the golden yolk itself naturally balances the qualities of the white. Before partaking of eggs, perhaps a simple embrace of fresh green life or the gentle embrace of a whole grain can prepare your inner temple, slowing the journey of digestion and elevating the absorption of all nourishment. If thoughts concerning internal flows persist, a measured rhythm of whole eggs throughout the week, perhaps one each day, is a harmonious embrace for most elder individuals. Should one be walking a path of medical support for internal balance, always consult your guiding healer. And if the rhythm of your day allows, consider nourishing yourself with eggs in the quiet afternoon hours. For those traversing paths where their nervous system requires heightened support, any subtle depletion can more quickly echo into pronounced challenges, thus demanding even greater awareness. Similarly, individuals taking certain elemental essences or balancing their hormones with certain preparations should tread with particular care. Ponder for a moment. Have you, without knowing, been casting shadows upon your own vibrant potential by seeking only the solitude of the white? The whispers of risk, consuming raw eggs. There exists for some elders a tradition, a preference for the very essence of the raw egg, perhaps combined with spirited elixirs, or consumed in its most gently warmed, still liquid form. Yet this path carries a significant potential for an uninvited internal guest that can profoundly disrupt harmony. The body's natural defenses, so vibrant in youthful vigor, tend to gently recede with the turning of years, making the seasoned traveler more susceptible to these uninvited challenges than in earlier days. A disturbance from this unwelcome presence is not merely a fleeting stomach rumble. In the elder body, it can swiftly lead to a great draining of vital fluids, a heating of the inner temple, and profoundly, to a state where the very life force becomes overwhelmed, a condition demanding immediate and intense sanctuary. Sacred records reveal that the most venerable amongst us bear the heaviest burden when confronted by such disruptions. Another subtle obstacle arises from raw eggs. They gently impede the deeper absorption of vital energies. The active quality within the uncooked white retains its full strength without the transformation of warmth, which can exacerbate any existing delicate balance of nourishment. Furthermore, the essences of the raw egg can cling to the inner guardians of the gut, subtly disturbing the ancient harmony of internal microorganisms. This intricate internal balance is of immense importance for the vibrancy of our defense system and for the tranquil landscape of our inner mind in elder years. Recent profound inquiries have even drawn clear connections between an imbalanced inner world and deeper expressions affecting the mind's clarity and spirit's peace. We recall the tale of an elder whose decades-long dedication to raw eggs and spirits led to a grave inner storm demanding intensive external aid. Even after finding release, a long period of supportive external essences profoundly affected the internal balance, leading to lingering internal disharmonies. For safe communion, the egg must be fully embraced by warmth, cooked until its inner heart is completely solid. When acquiring these vital orbs, seek out their freshness, turning away from those that bear external marks or cracks, for these are subtle openings to unseen forces. Upon bringing them to your sanctuary, offer them the coolness of rest and partake of them within a fortnight of their arrival. After touching their outer shell, let the flowing waters cleanse your hands, a gesture of mindful reverence. Pay particular attention to those eggs nearing the end of their outward journey or those offered with significant reduction, for the essence of well-being is not worth the potential cost. While frugality is a virtue on our path, wise investment in fresh, vibrant nourishment is a true offering to your health. Ponder deeply. Do you savor the soft-hearted egg, or perhaps its uncooked essence? How might your journey be served by embracing the wisdom of thorough transformation by warmth, starting today? The dance with disturbance, consuming eggs with external aids. Many venerable ones on their journey embrace various external aids to sustain their internal balance. Yet, it is with utmost mindfulness that one must avoid the commingling of eggs with certain preparations. Specifically, subtle interactions can arise with essences that guide the flow of the life current, with external agents that assist against subtle invaders, and with supplements that fortify our internal strength. The essences that guide the life current are profoundly affected by certain nourishing elements found in eggs. A sudden increase or decrease in one's consumption of eggs can dramatically alter the subtle dance of these guiding essences, risking either too great a flow of life's current or a stillness where vital pathways might constrict. External agents used to assist against subtle invaders can bind to the nourishing minerals within eggs, significantly reducing their passage into the body. This diminishes the strength of the guiding agent, prolonging the journey towards inner calm. And for those fortifying their very essence with vital elemental support, consuming it alongside eggs can hinder its profound absorption. This is because certain components within the egg white can form subtle bonds with this essential element, making it less accessible to the body's wisdom. This is a particularly crucial insight for elders who are seeking to rebuild their strength and vitality. We recount the powerful experience of an older gentleman who was hastened to emergency sanctuary after unknowingly commingling his life current guiding essences with regular egg consumption. The deep wisdom within the egg had subtly altered the balance of his guiding agent, leading to an unwanted intensity of his inner flow. Similarly, an elder woman experienced prolonged struggle as her fundamental strength did not regenerate, despite diligent supplementation. The subtle interaction with her egg consumption had quietly hindered its absorption. For truly harmonious consumption, it is most wise to create a meaningful span of time between partaking of eggs and receiving external aids. If the external aids are of particularly deep significance, it is even wiser to extend this span of time considerably. Always engage in deep counsel with your guiding healer or apothecary regarding the nuanced interplay between your vital aids and the nourishment you partake. Each unique aid carries its own specific rhythm and interaction. Certain subtle elemental guides for the internal body should ideally be received into an empty inner temple in the dawn hours. Should eggs be part of your morning sustenance, ensure a generous interval of calm passes after taking your guide before receiving the eggs. Essences guiding internal pressure and supporting metabolic harmony should also observe a significant separation from eggs. Furthermore, eggs can gently influence the full absorption of other precious minerals, vital for bone strength and robust internal defense. If you are fortifying your spirit with these elemental additions, let them journey into your body at a completely distinct time, apart from the eggs. Pause and reflect on your daily rituals. What subtle companions do you typically invite alongside your external aids? Consider whether your customary interaction with eggs during these moments truly serves your deeper harmony. The untimely invitation, consuming eggs in the early morning's embrace. Many souls begin their day by inviting eggs, perhaps pan-transformed or gently softened, believing it to be a perfect awakening for their inner energy. Yet, this particular period, especially in the very early hours, holds a nuanced truth that, when overlooked, can subtly disturb internal harmony. This tender phase of dawn is precisely when our inner guidance system naturally flows with its highest currents. This inner guide, though often spoken of in moments of stress, is in fact a profound elemental force that delicately regulates the body's sacred daily rhythm. Its presence naturally surges as we emerge from the embrace of slumber in the morning, and it gradually recedes as evening light deepens. The core insight here is that this powerful internal guide gently encourages the unfolding of new inner material within the liver. Partaking of nourishing, complex eggs during this peak period further intensifies this creative process within the liver, potentially leading to a disharmonious abundance of this inner material. This nuanced effect can be particularly pronounced, especially for our revered elders, whose intricate inner metabolic dance may already have its subtle, unique rhythms. We recall the profound experience of an elder whose consistent morning practice of embracing particular egg transformations subtly contributed to a significant cardiac event, his internal metabolic flows revealing a substantial abundance beyond optimal levels. He sought harmony through his daily practice, yet without knowing, he subtly disturbed his own heart's true balance. Another quiet challenge with early morning egg communion rests in the fact that the digestive fire is not yet fully awakened. Our internal pathway, after its nocturnal rest, slowly and gradually stirs to full vibrancy. Introducing protein-rich eggs during this awakening can place a considerable demand upon this emerging fire, potentially leading to subtle feelings of internal stagnation or unease. In luminous contrast, the ideal time to receive eggs, as observed through mindful practice, appears to be during the mid to late afternoon hours. This period within the day aligns with the natural lessening of the inner guide's influence on the internal creative processes. Moreover, by this time, the digestive fire burns more brightly, ensuring that the nourishment from the egg is absorbed with greater grace and efficiency. The liver's profound activity is also at its peak during this phase, facilitating more harmonious metabolic processing. A timeless wisdom is to always offer vegetables alongside your eggs. The delicate fibers within vegetables gently reduce the deeper absorption of certain internal substances. Verdant greens, vital root essences, and fragrant aromatics are particularly harmonious companions for eggs, as their fibers support internal cleansing and their life-giving qualities protect the very essence of our internal flows. Equally significant, the consumption of eggs should be thoughtfully avoided before inviting slumber. The considerable energy required to fully integrate protein can subtly interfere with the peaceful descent into deep rest. The nighttime hours are dedicated to the body's profound recovery and rejuvenation. It is a time best honored by focusing on internal peace and renewal, rather than directing energy towards active processing. Should a touch of morning nourishment be desired, consider alternative sources of foundational life essence that are gentler to assimilate than eggs, such as smooth essence of bean or cultured milk preparations. These offer rich support, but invite less demands upon the awakening digestive fire, making them more aligned with dawn's tender beginnings. What is the usual rhythm of your egg communion during the day? If it falls in the early dawn, consider allowing a different light to guide its timing, fostering profound benefits for your internal vitality. The burning touch, high-temperature oil transformation. The pan-transformed egg, embraced by the warmth of heated oils, is a cherished practice across many lands. Yet, cooking eggs through the searing intensity of high-temperature oil is one of the most demanding and potentially diminishing methods of preparation, particularly for the graceful, aging internal system. The delicate essence of the egg, its protein, is profoundly sensitive to warmth. When exposed to temperatures exceeding a gentle boil, its intricate structure transforms irrevocably. This alteration renders the protein more challenging for our body's innate wisdom to assimilate, placing a considerable demand upon the digestive fire, a significant concern for elders whose internal processing might have a naturally gentler pace. A far deeper concern, however, lies in the veiled emergence of subtle, unfavorable substances that arise during this high-temperature alchemy. When cooking oil ascends beyond its tranquil limit, the point where it begins to softly whisper of transformation through smoke, it undergoes profound changes, giving birth to compounds that can stir disharmony. These agents not only directly disturb the delicate inner linings, but, over time, can contribute to subtle internal agitation and heighten the accumulation of inner pressures throughout the body, accelerating the passage of seasons within our cells. Moreover, the fierce touch of high-temperature cooking tragically diminishes choline, a profoundly important nutrient abundant in the golden heart of the egg. Choline plays an indispensable role in upholding the vitality of the mind and preserving the tapestry of memory, a true ally in gently easing the natural mental transitions of aging. To inadvertently cast aside such a beneficial and crucial nutrient through imprecise transformation is truly a profound missed opportunity for our cognitive well-being. The poignant experience of an elder woman starkly illuminates this. Her persistent internal discomfort and resulting gentle dissipation of spirit were deeply intertwined with her daily embrace of vigorously pan-transformed eggs. Remarkably, her digestive calm and innate joy blossomed anew simply by altering her method of egg preparation. At first, she merely attributed her discomfort to the general flow of life, but the deeper source was eventually traced to the energetic disharmony induced by high-temperature prepared eggs. Similarly, a venerable gentleman, whose lifelong devotion to the pan-transformed egg eventually brought forth a fierce inner heat and digestive burden as his years advanced. Upon changing his approach to a more gentle communion, his digestive peace was restored and his vital essence was re-established. For optimal reverence for the egg's inherent wisdom and deep sustenance, the most harmonious method of preparation is exquisitely simple. Place the eggs into a vessel of cool water, then invite them to transform gently over low warmth for approximately a tender passage of time. This gradual communion with warmth minimizes any harsh alteration of the protein, ensuring remarkable assimilation and ease within the digestive stream. The essential understanding here is to soften the outer warmth once the water awakens into bubbles. A persistent, fierce heat can harden the egg's very core, diminishing its profound offerings. Other paths of graceful transformation include offering the egg to gentle steam, a method of tender infusion, or allowing it to softly awaken within simmering waters, where its essence gently settles. Both these methods respectfully bypass the need for oils and minimize any jarring changes to the egg's inherent structure. Critically, always avoid the rapid jarring force of the microwave oven for preparing eggs. Its swift and uneven energies severely alter the protein's very essence and can sometimes even provoke a burst of contained force. Microwave transformations often lead to uneven states, where parts are overemphasized and others remain unprepared, making deep assimilation more arduous. A wise practice to elevate your egg preparations is to invite the vibrant spirits of herbs and spices. Turmeric, the inner fire of pepper, and the fresh essence of parsley, for example, not only awaken the palate, but also promote inner digestive ease and hold soothing qualities, profoundly beneficial for the elder's vitality. The essence of golden turmeric in particular quiets internal disturbances and cradles the clarity of the mind. If the fiery embrace of pan-transformed eggs has been your cherished way until now, perhaps today is the dawn of embracing the gentle wisdom of slower, kinder transformation, starting with a serene boil. We have now deeply explored key patterns of interaction with eggs that, if unheeded, can subtly draw vital energies from the body, particularly as one journeys through the later stages of life. While eggs are undeniably a source of profound nourishment, a compact bundle of life's essence, if they are received without wisdom or prepared without mindful attention, they can paradoxically create resistance rather than flow in the river of health. Let us hold these fundamental insights within our hearts, a simple compass for navigating the path of nourishment. Never partake solely of the egg white upon an empty vessel. Always invite the fullness of the egg, yolk, and white, ideally within the context of a balanced meal. Always avoid the uncooked or lightly transformed egg. Ensure eggs are thoroughly permeated by warmth until their essence is solid, to guard against unseen disturbances. Create sacred space between eggs and your external aids. Maintain a significant interval between your egg communion and the reception of any external supports. Choose a wise hour for your egg communion. The morning's earliest embrace is often not the most harmonious. The tranquil afternoon hours offer a more receptive time. Release the harsh touch of high-temperature oil. Embrace gentler methods like boiling that honor the egg's delicate structure and profound gifts. By consciously embodying these enlightened principles in your engagement with eggs, they will transform into a truly perfect food, not merely supplying strength, but also gracefully bestowing an abundance of vital essences such as nurturing elements, comprehensive vital energies, and clarifying compounds. The profound significance of inviting life-giving essence into the body amplifies with our years. This essence serves as the very bedrock for maintaining our physical strength, fortifying our profound inner defenses, and quickening the renewal of our outer form. Eggs, when honored with understanding and prepared with mindfulness, stand as one of the most potent conduits for this essential essence. My own continued participation in life's active flow into my advanced years is not a matter of chance. It is the culmination of consistently embodying these seemingly small yet deeply resonant principles throughout my journey. Acknowledging that habits, like ancient trees, have deep roots and do not transform in an instant, I gently encourage you to begin wherever your heart feels drawn. Even if you choose to integrate just one of these profound understandings into your daily ritual, that single mindful step will gather momentum and, over time, cultivate a truly monumental, positive transformation within your very being. By embracing these core principles, eggs will cease to be a subtle concern and instead become a revitalizing force for your health, powerfully contributing to your enduring vitality and inner calm. So, I invite you, choose one mindful shift that feels accessible to you right now. Perhaps tomorrow, you will begin by gently inviting eggs to be nourished by water's warmth and offering them alongside the vibrant wisdom of vegetables during the sacred afternoon. In our very next transmission, I will share 5 more essential nourishments that you should unequivocally embrace as your journey lengthens. Again, offering actionable, truth-based wisdom to empower your spirit. Thank you deeply for walking this path of understanding with me until its completion. Remember to quietly acknowledge this wisdom by inviting others to see it, and consistently, mindfully, cultivate smart choices each day for a healthy, vibrant life that spans many blessed decades. I am and always will be guiding your path towards healthy longevity.